I've spent most of my adult life as a scholar of politics, and only occasionally have stepped into the world of practical politics. Two of those occasions occurred in the 1990s. I played a small role in developing two of President Clinton's State of the Union addresses. My role was apparently big enough to warrant signed copies of the two speeches, each with a nice note from the President. But truth be told, I don't think I had much impact. That was particularly true of the second address, where I made a large suggestion about its theme that never saw the light of day. But I had a chance to hang out at the White House and observe its rhythms. What struck me most was the degree to which three activities dominate what happens there. One is the ceremonial aspect of the presidency. The president is both head of government and head of state. That's unusual. In most democracies, these roles are separate. In Germany, for example, the chancellor is the head of government and the president is head of state. The American arrangement adds to the president's workload. In addition to the office's executive and policy responsibilities, the president spends a lot of time meeting and hosting visiting foreign leaders, a task that in most countries falls largely on the head of state. The second activity is communication. Much of the president's time is devoted to getting out the message, briefing the press, giving short speeches in the Rose Garden, talking with staff about communication strategies. The presidency is indeed a bully pulpit, but it takes a lot of effort to make it work well. The third activity was to me the most revealing. I was struck by the inordinate amount of time that the White House devotes to planning. The movie image of the president is that of an action figure. It might be more accurate to see the president as a thinker. A great amount of the president's time involves discussing, reflecting, probing, searching for how to best advance goals in the light of policy and political realities. Much of the deciding that goes on in the White House centers on determining the president's options. This requires information, the time to think it through. Information has always been a source of political power. As policy problems have increased in complexity, it's become even more important, an even greater source of power. There are many reasons why power in the American system has gradually shifted from Congress to the president, but one of them surely is the president's greater access to information and the fact that the president has more help in thinking through its implications. Ted Sorensen, President Kennedy's top assistant, put it this way: "The essence of decision is choice, and to choose, it is first necessary to know."